Hi, this is gonna be take 3 of a new song I wrote called Graveyard. I'm saving the explanation for the end because if I give the explanation at the start, because of what it's about, it gets ever so slightly difficult for me to play it. Yeah. I just want to say though, this song does warrant a bit of a trigger warning. So I'm going to give that a trigger warning for unhealthy coping mechanisms and mentions of wanting to unalive yourself. Yeah. I also should probably preface, I am okay. This was written about a past experience. But yeah, with that said, this is take 3 of Graveyard. I'm hoping it's the last take because I don't know how many more times I can do this. But yeah, the explanation is going to come at the end. So that said, this is Graveyard by me. Don't pay attention to where your mind goes, okay? Take a walk through the garden, the flowers are wilting, but there'll be more someday. You're worried about what the future has in store, and you're thinking about laying with the better roses up ahead. 'Cause who will care when you're dead? Make your way to the graveyard, it's too early to give up just yet. I know it's tempting cause I've been here before, but I promise it'll be alright. Don't pay attention to the voice in the back of your head. You're not better off dead. You make your way to the fountain and you look at the water for too long. The face you see is one that you can't love. They tell you come for a swim, you'll never need to breathe again. It's better this way. Make your way to the graveyard, it's too late to give up just yet. I know it's tempting cause I've been here before, but I promise it'll be alright. Don't pay attention to the voice in the back of your head. You're not better off dead. You spot a motor and you ask her for a bottle cause you think it'll distract you from your shit. You know it won't cause you tried it once before and all it did was make you wanna quit. Make your way out of the graveyard, it's too late to give up just yet. I know it's tempting cause I've been here before, but I promise it'll be alright. Don't pay attention to the voice in the back of your head. You're not better off dead. One more to go, now you've almost made your way out. It's okay if you fall. It happens to the best of us, but at least we know how to get back up. Make your way out of the graveyard, it's too early to give up just yet. I know it's tempting cause I've been here before, but I promise it'll be alright. Don't pay attention to the voice in the back of your head. You're not better off dead. You're not better off dead. Yeah. that was Graveyard. Like I said, the explanation, that is something that I'm going to do now. I'm also going to put this up because I don't feel like holding on to it. Yeah, so that was kind of obviously about suicide. Also, based on the trigger warning, it's probably kind of obvious too. But yeah, basically, I wrote it out of a place of I'm okay now. I am genuinely okay. I've been okay for a while, but I just kind of wrote it as like I would have loved to hear a lot of those words when I was feeling like that, because I had felt like that a few years ago. I'm so sorry if you can hear walking around. Someone upstairs is walking. I'm so sorry. I had felt like that a few years ago. And I'm in a good place now, and I wanted to write the words that I would have loved to hear when I felt like that, and the words that I know a lot of other people would probably love to hear. Just on like an empathetic level, and on a level of I get it and it'll be okay. I also kind of had it as context wise. I'm a fan of 21 Pilots, and their song Truce is a song that they always play live. It's like a guaranteed song basically if you see them live, and I saw them live, and their whole thing is they play Truce, and it's like a group thing. Like, obviously you're singing the whole concert, but one of the lines in the chorus is Stay Alive, and it's a room of thousands of people singing Stay Alive. And I wrote it with that in mind. Like, if I ever played in front of people, who knows, if I ever did that, if someone in that room happened to feel that way and they heard X amount of people saying, "You're not better off dead," that could mean the world to someone. And that's how I was thinking about it. That's what that line was inspired by, but it was also just like I would have loved to hear that when I was dealing with shit that made me feel that way. Yeah. Yeah. I want to say, if you're feeling that way, please talk to somebody, because it is not something to deal with alone. Please, for the love of God, talk to somebody. If you know someone who you think or you know for sure is dealing with this, check in with them, because it can mean the world to know that they have someone in their corner. I know from personal experience, one person knowing and being there for you can change everything. So please let someone be there for you, or be there for someone else. Yeah. I can't really say much else, other than that's what that's about. And I hope you're okay. I'm leaving resources in the description in case you or someone you know needs them. Please use them. It's not worth it to deal with this alone, because shit gets so much better when you work past all that. I promise it does. Yeah. Also, just like a little fact, I guess, in the title, you'll obviously see it in the title of the video, but after graveyard, it's got a little semicolon. Semicolons are used commonly in mental health, specifically for people who had felt suicidal, or just were going through that type of stuff, and for people who had made it out, because in writing, semicolons are often used to show when an author could have ended a line of dialogue or a section of a story or whatever, but they chose to keep going, so it's kind of the same thing. Yeah, I thought that was a cool little thing to add in. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can really say, but I don't know if there is. I feel like I think this also came out of a deal with myself too, when I think about it. I made a deal with myself. I'm 16 now, so I'd been feeling like this from like 11 to 13-ish, so about 2 years of not really wanting to be around, and I had found out about that semicolon thing, and I had made a deal with myself that if I made it to 16, which I didn't fucking anticipate. I didn't anticipate to make it to 14, but you know. if that happened, I would get like a semicolon on myself, and I did. They got this little dude. It's in my handwriting, so it's not totally perfect, but I love it more for that, because it's like a look at you go, kid, you did it, you're still here, you're still kicking. Yeah. I think I rambled a little bit more than I meant to, but that's basically what this was about. I know that the explanation was all over the place. I didn't really know how to explain this. It's just a lot of word vomit, and I feel like I am losing my breath because I'm not breathing and I don't know how to talk. So I'm gonna go. There are resources in the description. Like I said, please use them. Please talk to somebody if you need to. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the song. If you know someone who you think could benefit from these words or the resources, I don't know, maybe send this to them as a way of saying that you're there for them, or send those resources as a way of saying you're there for them. I realized that might have accidentally sounded self-promo-y. It wasn't meant to be, but just let someone know you care about them, because it means a lot when you do. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. I hope you like this. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I love you. I hope you're okay. Yeah. Okay. Bye.